Okay, so perfect. So good morning, everyone, and thank you for inviting us. It's always a pleasure for us to discuss with students, but also with other incubators, especially those from Grenoble, which are quite active. Before presenting Moonshot Labs, I'd like to introduce myself, but also introduce my colleagues, those who just helped me with the problem with the screen. So I'm Lucille, and I'm in charge of the marketing and communications for Moonshot Labs. And I'm here with Jeff and Gus. Jeff is the incubator manager, the one in charge, and Gus works directly with him as a project manager. So maybe some of you have already heard about Moonshot Labs, I hope so, because we've done a lot of actions with an association from your school, which is called J'aime Entreprendre. But for those who don't know us yet, Moonshot Labs is a digital innovation center, which is located downtown. So we are basically really close to your school and really close to the train stations. I would say 5 minutes by walk. But Moonshot Labs, it's also a passionate team. And I would say multidisciplinary and technical team. And I will explain why just a bit later. Then, last but not least, at Moonshot Labs, we love technology and we know, I think, quite a lot about it, especially about platform. We consider ourselves as platform builders because we have built a lot of them during the last 15 years. And this is one of our specialty. Until now, we have launched more than 30 products on the market, and we have also created 8 startups. So I was talking about this incredible team. So who are we? I would say that we have the chance to have a technical team because 80% of us are developers or software architects, for example. Another strength is that we have members with a lot of experience in big companies such as Sun Microsystems, Oracle, Atos, Orange. And last but not least, many of us have companies. They have created companies, or they have sales companies, or they have invested in companies. You will see on their LinkedIn profile that they work in Moonshot Labs, but they are also involved in a lot of other companies. Concretely, our mission is to encourage the desire to start ventures and passing on our experience to succeed together. Because, like I say, we have a lot of experience and we would like to transmit it, and we want that it can serve for other people, maybe you, for example, students, young people, and even less young people. What do we provide? Moonshot Labs offers a lot of services, like a lot. I think I will present the Innovation Campus and the Product Studio. Jeff and Gus will present the incubator, and you can see a fourth activity, which is not ready yet, but we are working on it. We try to create an investment holding, and we hope it will be created, I would say, in 1 month, not more. It would be perfect if it would be in 1 month. So what is what we call our innovation campus? It's a unique place. So it's our building. So we have bought an old cinema, which is downtown Courberia, and we have renovated. And the goal was to prepare this place to welcome entrepreneurs. So in this place, we rent a lot of offices, private offices, flex offices. We also have a co-working space that we can see on the second pictures. We rent conference rooms. We have 3 of them. And we, of course, we haven't destroyed the auditorium. So this auditorium welcomes a lot of events. So sometimes we organize our own events, and sometimes startups or other companies who want to present something can use it. And even schools, for example, we had some university who have asked if they could rent the place. So for the students, so they can train to do some pitch, for example. So it's really a nice place that we want open to anyone, which means when we organize events, so right now it's not the best period, we would say, but it's not only for our community, it's for everyone. So if you GEM students, you want to learn more about entrepreneurship, innovations, you're more than welcome. Besides the buildings, Moonshot Labs is also a product studio, which means that we have a team that works with, I would say, startups. For example, startups who want to try their idea on the market, but also with companies. It can be small companies, but also huge ones. And we help them to develop their digital products. It can be a platform. I've talked about platform just before, but it can also be a mobile app, for example, anything related to the digital. And in general, if you come here, if a company come here and ask for our support, we try to consider them as if they were our startup, one of our startups. So we really take care of them and we work on their project from A to Z, I would say. And now I think it's not really what I know. I'm in the incubator. I'm only in charge of the communication. So I think I will let our two experts, Jeff and Gus, explain what it is exactly and how does it work.
Thank you very much, Lucille. So I'm really pleased to be here with you today. I really like to be with schools, either management schools or also technical schools inside Grenoble. Really a pleasure for me and for us. And also it's a pleasure to be with other incubators, especially the one that are in Grenoble. So Moonshot Incubator is one of the company that is within the Moonshot Labs ecosystem. So basically, we help building companies that have the need of digital platforms. So if we get a little bit of context, then our finding is that it's quite difficult to start digital projects or digital startups. So at the beginning, you have a lot of opportunities. I mean, the world is transforming itself, going to digital transformation. You hear that word everywhere. There are tons of new technologies, for instance, AI, blockchain, but many others that will transform the way we work, the way we live, etc. But however, it's still difficult today to have the good platform that will match a specific market and that will be successful. So of course, the support is key. People need to be helped so that they don't make mistakes that have been already made before. They need to be advised to know how to build their project. And also they need to find just money to make the project successful, to hire employees, to make prototypes, and to build what we call a minimum valuable product that can be put in the market. And one of the issues is that sometimes you don't just know where to go. I mean, the ecosystem can be fragmented. You can go and find some people that will help you, but also that will help you on other topics, etc. So that's why we created Moonshot Incubator, which is an incubator that helps you get this support, find finance, and try to gather the whole ecosystem. So we have built a program that is called the Startup Studio. So basically what it is, the Startup Studio is just a way to create companies in a repetitive way. It's kind of a factory. It does not mean that it's always the same program that we apply to all the companies, of course. It really depends on the needs. But we are equipped with, let's say, resources, infrastructure, but also a dedicated team to make sure that we can work inside the Startup Studio to create new startups in the tech area. So basically, the goal is to have better performance, is to reuse knowledge and reuse experience, so that when you are an entrepreneur, then you feel like you are with someone and that can help you and that will guide you through a very long but fascinating, exciting journey that is a company creation or a product creation. So basically, we are not here to do for other people. We are here to help them and follow them and support them when they have some needs. For this, we have a pool of resources. The pool of resources, I mean, it's experts that we are working with in different areas, whether it is technology or the final application area. Partners, we have a lot of workshops that we put in place with all the people coming to the incubation program, and we do a lot of conferences also as well, as Lucille said inside the auditorium. And also we are here, let's say on a day-to-day basis with the projects to help them answering questions, fears they might have, so that we can move forward with them. And of course, the goal, it has already said by Claire for Tarmac, the goal is to have a higher success rate, to try to target the 50, 70, 75% or even more chance of success, because if you are alone, your chance is far lower. So if we go to the next slide, please. Thank you. So basically, with all these resources, there is a strong and unique commitment, and we try through all the conferences, the workshops, etc., to guide people. But also, Moonshot Incubator has a lot of technical resources, so we can help people and guide them, but we can also help on prototyping, development, architecture, etc. So we are kind of a hands-on incubator that helps you for all the finance, all the strategy for the company, the marketing, the go-to-market, etc. But we are here also to help you build a MVP, which is the minimal valuable product that helps you go onto the market as soon as you can. Next slide. Of course, we are not alone to do this. Lucille, if you can go to the next slide, please.
I've already
Thank you.
gone to the next slide before you said it.
Okay, sorry. So of course we are, I mean, this is a non-exhaustive list. We have a network of partners and experts. This network is not something, I mean, these are people that we are used to work with. They are not all there. That's people that we are used to work with. We recommend them, but it's not at all compulsory when you are incubated inside Moonshot Labs that you get one of these resources. There are some incubators that really encourage you to do so. Here, this is just a recommendation that we have, but I mean, it's just to facilitate the relationships with them, not much. So that's basically it for me today. To the main, I mean, lines for the Moonshot Incubator. I will pass the relay to Auguste, that will explain to you the processes.
Yeah, thank you, Jeff. So we just presented Moonshot Labs, then more precisely the incubator, but it may be just a little bit yet blurry for you. So how more concretely are we helping startups or entrepreneurs to thrive and to try to be successful? So we got an incubation program process. You have a little bit of selection before you enter in Moonshot Labs, so we can help you with that selection. So we will already be by your side to help you to win, to succeed at this selection. So we help you in the ideation phase. With market and competition search, we can do with you an ecosystem scan and opportunity workshops and a lot of other things. Then we got a simple application form, not that much complicated, but needed to get to our incubation. And once you've done that and you've passed the selection, we can help you with the incubation, and we will do a lot of things with several modules that I will explain a little bit later. But we will help you through collective sessions, individual workshops, or mentoring basically coaching on very different aspects of your startup stage in which it is. So if you're in the development stage, we can help you at that stage. But if you're a little bit further, we can help you also further, help you with strategy, with conception of your digital product, solution, or platform. Maybe you can go to the next slide so I can explain our models, in which way we can help you. Yeah, thank you. So we've got basically 5 stages starting from 0 to 4. Essentials, strategy, conception, development, and launch. Those are basically the stages that we have identified as essential to help you build your own company. Each model has its objectives, and we can help you with our specific know-how in each of these models. So if you are in the development process of your startup, we can help you based on our experience on the construction and maintenance of your digital platform. We can help you with cloud technology, serverless, a lot of things, UX, modeling, architecture. We will not do it in your place, but we will always be there to help you and answer all of your questions in all of these essential stages to launch your startup. Yeah, can you go a little bit further? Yeah, thank you. So how basically our program is made, it's a tailor-made program. We don't think you can be, we don't think the same program is adapted to each startup. Each startup is unique, your needs are unique, and the challenges of your project are unique, of the project of the startups are unique. And that's why we first organize a session to identify where are the needs of your startup, where are the projects that we need to leverage to build a successful company. So once we've identified those needs, we build a program based on the 5 models, with workshops and collective sessions and mentoring coaching within those 5 models to build your program, and then we start and we start the program. Sure, the program isn't once made in your lifetime of your startup, of the incubation process by our side. We will help you, and it's always flexible. So we are there and here to help young people, or less young people, as said Lucille, to help you succeed and help succeed young entrepreneurs or less young. We are trying to increase your chances to success by benefiting from entrepreneurs and feedback of them, of business experts. We participate at your side in workshops. Basically mean that we are inviting people at our workshops to do them with you, with business experts. You're building something in energy. We are inviting people from Schneider Electric or other people included in that ecosystem to be at your side and to help at your side. And third, you benefit from entrepreneurs that have already launched startups, a lot of them, and that's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
If you have some questions, I think there is a Q&A session